Yep, here. Oh, there we go. I couldn't even grab her. Wow, I hate that map. I'm not even gonna upload that one. God, I hate that map so much. I should have never gone downstairs. I know, that board was just... Who cares? Who cares? That's my least... I'm trying to think. Of all the maps in the game now, what's the worst? It's that one. They added in, like, the new worst map. Oh, man. I'm trying to think what it was before this. I think TV station. Like, we got used to Forest. I used to really not like the Forest, but I've actually had some pretty good rounds lately. That one's just... Oh, it's so bad. Like, my biggest complaint with No Return is when you're fighting against people, you basically can't go anywhere. You can't move. You can't make plays. You just need to cower and hide. You have to. That one just enforces it even further. Because I actually tried to play. And that's what happened. He wouldn't let me dodge. Okay, he recovered from that one so quickly, I couldn't craft an upgrade for it, and he couldn't dodge once I hit him the second time. Oh, that was just... God. Doesn't matter, once I got grabbed the first time. I would have been dead with full health anyway. God, I had like no crafting ingredients for anything. I couldn't upgrade the... I did everything right, I just... And then my throw and swing locking onto the wrong... What do I always say about lock-on with more than one enemy on the screen? 100% of the time it will lock onto the one you didn't want it to. And that's what happened with the damage earlier. And then just... My God. That was... It wasn't high risk. That was the only way I could have done that. I had like no currency to spend either. I know, that's exactly it. There were no materials, no, I couldn't buy anything. That was just bad. But you know, I could have not taken damage from that runner, I still would have died anyway. I couldn't believe how quickly he, like, rebounded. There was the explosion, I ran in for a swing or two, and he just threw a punch right away. Which, yeah, that's how it works on arcade, too. Doesn't matter. You can't... With the axe, it's just... It's too much. It takes too long to swing once. Those swings had to be consecutive. But, like, once the second hit landed, he just couldn't dodge again. Fuck it. The fuck do I do with this?
Drop her! Damn it!
I'm calling it now, that's the worst board I've ever seen. Oh my god. Oh my god, fuck everything about that. I got 14 headshots too. I wait 12 days for the Jesse one. And we get a board like that. I know, there was the he started stomping on my head before I even fell. because I got like hit and then he started the animation. So Jesse like teleported to getting stomped on. I got hit with 2 arrows and they both like stuck into me. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Fuck that board. Oh.
Got anything?
That's not
No
good.
eyes on anyone.
Numbers today.
They don't even know where they're going. Jesus, I just need to like... This isn't where I wanted. I wanted up there. I wanted... How do they know I'm here? How the fuck do they know I'm here? They weren't... It didn't hit them. They have advantage up top. Dude, I stood there just so I would get the spawn up top. Oh my god, what the fuck was any of that? I've never... Have I ever seen something like that? I don't know. I don't know. God, I did 2 dailies today. Frustrating shit. My god. Wait a minute. If they, like, saw me from up top, why did that not happen before? I'm in, like, grass. I'm in cover. How the fuck? Nobody said, hey, she's down there. What was any of that? You know, it just... Don't think about it too much. That's what happens when you try and play this game against people. Can I get one with a gun to rush, please? No? And no. Oh, big surprise.
She's running.
Am I dead? Yep. Dude, okay. That entire round. 1 enemy with a gun. 2 with melee. Every single distraction I made, I get pushed by the 2, because it's not just 1 that follows. It's like, hey, come with me. All right, I got your back. 2 enemies with melee, both rushed. Dude, I'm not... That's worth a replay, because this is going in Faily runs. That was first encounter. Easiest thing we've done 1,000,000 times. That RNG, though. First wave. I alert them. Hushed whistling. I get rushed by 2 enemies. They both have melee weapons. The one with the gun is in the back. I end up taking a bunch of damage. Second wave. Right there. Oh. I get distracted. Or, I get alerted. This one had a melee weapon. That one has a melee weapon. The one way over there has a gun. The one that didn't rush. And then this one. Hey, I think I heard someone. I'll go check it out. Melee weapon, melee weapon. The guy in the back who didn't rush has the gun. And instead of going this way and following his buddy, he decides to go that way. Oh my god. That's the worst luck I have ever seen on a first round, ever. I'd rather rattlers than that. Oh my god, what are the odds of that? I am literally fine if one of the enemies who's investigating the noise I made had a gun. One of them. All 3 rounds, it was the 2 enemies with melee weapons that investigated, and the one with the gun hung back to where I couldn't see them or hit them. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't know if that's ever happened. Ugh. Well, there goes that. I aimed right at its head. Oh, invisible enemy. Invisible enemies without a shotgun is just... Oh, fuck that. Fuck everything about... Not even just that, everything before it. I need to replay that one other thing. So I knew that a shambler was coming. I knew that he was getting close to me. So I throw it, and then I immediately get grabbed. So right there. Lock on, throw. And she didn't let go of it, right? And I get grabbed. That is bullshit. And then I just aim where I think the clicker's head is going to be, and it's not there. Oh. You don't have a shotgun. Invisible infected is just... How was that not a headshot? It's already ruined.
Go! Get around her! On it!
I'm done. I'm done. Couldn't peek. Couldn't peek. Couldn't peek. I'm showing back 2 things there. Oh, fuck that board. I'm showing back 2 things there. The dog. Oh, what? What? Assuming I'm looking at this right, yeah, the bottom part is its nose. It goes to the right. It's staying still. I shoot right there. That's not a headshot? Look at the reticle marker. It's different. And then right here, my God, look at this. The moment. This is what I mean by grounded mode. This is what you're missing out if you haven't played this. You can't peek at an enemy if they're peeking at you. Look, the reticle gets on screen. You can't fire yet. You can't fire a bullet from this position. You got to go a little further. This is what happens every time you try and peek at an enemy. She could have been over there. She could have been like over there, and the same thing will happen. And the same thing happens. Dude, wait, but the dog died. Dogs aren't killed in one bullet. How did... Maybe it was a headshot and I'm just making too much of a big deal out of it, but... It wasn't injured prior. How could it... Does a stun and a body shot kill a dog? I don't think it does. Dylan, thank you for 1,000 bits. Maybe it was a headshot, but the reticle just didn't say so. That happens on the Stalker in the theater. You know what? That would have happened anyway. So the end result would have been the same whether or not that was a headshot or not. Fuck that. I mistimed it. I mistimed it because I was dodging up against the back wall. If I had open space, I would have been fine. Well, that cost me 1,200 points. Would have been 10 too. Dude, I did that once before. It's not enough to just, you know, dodge and swing. If you dodge and you're still like right next to the bloater, he'll follow up with another punch like immediately. You need to punch and dodge backwards. Punch and dodge away from him. I unknowingly backed myself up against the wall. And yeah. So preventable. What I would have liked was to lower his health even further. That's why I was looting for some crafting ingredients, but I didn't. Like, you don't want to try and do that, taking down a bloater's, like, entire remaining third of his health bar. That would have taken a while anyway. That was the only option because I'm not using a gun, but yeah, one more trap mine or one more molly would have made that a lot easier. You just got to remember when you're doing that. Like, I would have been able to outlast him, but you can't press yourself up against the wall because I think the dodges will still work, but his punches are going to be rapid fire. Stupid. Oh well. It was my own fault. It was my own fault. And he didn't even throw a fast punch. I just panicked because I thought he was, because my dodge didn't go anywhere. Whatever. Who cares? I tried headshotting. I tried leg shotting the runners first. Once the leg shot didn't trigger, I knew leg shotting him again would sever his leg, breaking the all headshots. So then I just opted to stun and push him back and headshot as many others as I could. That one ends up catching up to me. I missed one shot right before it happened, and that ruined everything. It wouldn't have mattered. I was going for all headshots. Wow, for Harry to struggle, that's actually... wow. He's usually towards the top. Oh, man. I was going for all headshots. So... once I got grabbed with clickers coming towards me, that was it. Nothing much else to say. If the shot I fired right before I got grabbed was a headshot, I would have saved myself, but once that missed, that was all. Who cares? There aren't any words in the world to describe just how unenjoyable non-dodgeable characters are in Part 2. Oh, they can. They probably will.
Got him! Right over here! You let her go!
I'll kill you.
I can't leg shot him.
Let go of me!
I'm fucked. I can't do anything. I can't fucking do anything because of his fucking helmet! Sometimes when you're aiming at them and they're aiming at you, they move. That little bed was in the way. His legs were covered. I couldn't use Molotovs because it just sets them on fire. It doesn't kill them because they're the only enemies with armor. The only enemies with helmets. There was nothing I could do there. I could have leg shot her and then got them from out of cover. If you're gonna headshot kill an enemy with a helmet, it takes 3 bullets. That was fucking stupid. That on top of the fact long guns were locked, so I didn't have his bow. I would have used the bow for the whole thing. That was a combination of just like the absolute fucking worst things that could have happened. No bow, rattlers. Oh, fuck that.
Get down!
Stupid fucking bullshit. I don't even have a melee weapon to get the gambit now. Where are you going? Now I'm just running out of time. You know, I'm done with this. I don't care. I just don't care. I've just had enough. No, that one should have been easy. I don't even know if I overthrew it, underthrew it.
Over here!
Of course. Dude, if I'm gonna slump with something, at least it's the daily runs. Dude, what is happening lately? I lock onto that one, it hits the thing. I had to bottle that other one, and I end up being, like, stuck in a corner with nothing to do. I don't know what's going on. I know, it really is. I don't know what's going on. All I had to do was for that bottle to land. There's another brick at my feet. I would have picked that up and then gone with him. That's just... I don't know. I don't know what's going on anymore. It's 3 in a row now. No, I couldn't get any pipe bombs. Did Joel... I need to rewatch that. Did Joel get a runner trapped around his arms, but he couldn't move because of the smoke? I couldn't tell if it was plus signed or if he was just in the acid and he couldn't... Yeah, he just stood in the acid. I'm not even mad about that. That was an impossible to win situation. But I can't wait to watch this back. What happened? Like, there was no way I was gonna do this, but... Yeah, look at that. Wait, let me listen. Let me listen. Because this is a first for me. He grabbed the runner. He didn't have any dialogue, but usually it's like, hey, over here. Not a plus sign, he has one grabbed. So if I walk up to it and hit square, I kill it. Or triangle and I grab it. So he's like, hey, I got one over here. And that's when you come in. That made it so he couldn't move. And a shambler came in and drained his health because he wouldn't move because of a pre-existing animation. Look at the health drop. Joel's over here. He's not taking damage from the runner. Like, if he was plus sign, that's one thing. He had it in a grab. See, oh, over here. I got one. And he never moved because of it. And he never moved because of it. That's a new one. That's a new one. Yeah, he was holding a hostage. The acid didn't make it so it broke free. He just stood there. I've never seen that before. That's a new way to lose one. I mean, I wasn't going to make it through that anyway. I'll be honest. I didn't have any pipe bombs, so... The multipliers on that board were crazy. But... oh, it had to save him for Holdout and All Humans and Bill. That was... yeah, that's worthy of a Faily run and Eclipse of the Month. Wow. 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 Oh, fuck me.
Over here!
I didn't have any bombs. Otherwise, yeah. I knew that was gonna happen. I knew that was gonna happen. The fact that they started in combat, too. That was a whole fucking nightmare. I don't even care. I really don't even care anymore. What? Oh, from earlier. Oh. Okay, for the first time ever, I just glitched out this fight. Yep. I've seen this happen to others. He fell through the... oh, there we go. Yeah, I've seen that happen to others. That's a new one. Maybe he didn't fall through the floor. Maybe he was... no, he got me, so... that's happened to me like 4 times. It's the first time that fight's ever bugged out completely for me, but... yeah, apparently there's like a lot of different ways that fight can glitch out. Why am I not going absolutely batshit fucking insane over that? Because that was such a horribly performed board, I don't even care. At least I got some entertainment out of viewing that on my own screen. I think it only happens when you throw a pipe bomb when the bar disappears. Well, how about that, hmm? I needed a shotgun. I needed a shotgun. I also apparently needed to heal. I didn't heal at all. That was so shitty. What really sucks is most of that board was going okay as well. You're gonna see a lot of deaths on that one, mainly because no left holster gun. It wasn't the photo mode filter, it wasn't the fact that I had a buddy. I actually wanted a companion for this one. The single fact of the shotgun never showed up in the locker was the only reason I couldn't do that. The only reason. Also, I forgot to heal before I started that. I had like 78% health, and I forgot to heal. Whatever, I almost died to a clicker that I couldn't shoot or see, so that was a nightmarish situation, which is frustrating because the rest of the board was going really well. Shotgun never showed up in the locker once. I tried to get it I tried to get it 4 different rounds, and it never gave it to me. I wasn't doing that with just a pistol. No fucking way. Oh well. I can't move. Dude, oh my god. Dude, I couldn't do shit with that. Oh my god. That was like the first time ever I felt overwhelmed by, hunted by infected. I needed a shotgun so badly. Like, the mirror mode only diminished my ability just a little bit, but I couldn't get what I normally do, like leg shots and all that other stuff. Leg shots, stuns, and all that. That wasn't happening. They just got on me too quick. That being said, I'm very interested to see what the top score was. I can believe that actually was a high 13 or low 14. I can believe that. I died and there was still a round to go. I was already at 9,800, so I can totally believe that. Excellent board. And you needed Marlene to be able to do that last encounter that I wanted, but I don't know. The assault rifle wasn't really the answer. I needed a shotgun. Ah, well. It is what it is. I just got overwhelmed so much at the end there. God, yeah. I can't even go in there. I can't really do anything here.
Don't!
Over here! What? Push!
I'm dead. I'm dead. There's nothing I can do. Dude, I didn't know what the hell I was supposed to do there. I couldn't molly any of them because of this. Maybe I should have used a gun. Like, the little door wasn't open, so I couldn't peek through there. That was just a combination of the worst fucking stuff again. Rattlers. You throw a molly at them, they don't die. They catch on fire. Because they're the only human faction with armor. If you combo that with a stun bomb, then you're good. I couldn't go headshots only because almost every enemy had a helmet. That just... Maybe I should have gone with the guns. Maybe I should have gone with headshot only. I don't know. I don't know what I could have done there. I honestly really just have no clue. And of course, the one that was highlighted was the one that, like, was guarding the safe. That was... I ran out of trap mines. Oh, hi. I can't... I'm trying to... Okay, fine. I ran out of trap mines. I knew that was going to be impossible. God, they wasted all 3 of my trap mines. I put 3 trap mines to my flank, and they took care of all 3 of them in the span of, like, 25 seconds. I figured it was just 2 of them, and the one that was closest to me was one that was gonna get the shambler, but no. I was getting hit a bunch anyway. That one was just a combination of so many things. Fog, invisible, Joel. that just like the ones from before, that just wasn't happening. That just wasn't happening.